In next week's Morpheus Intelligence Update, we're dealing with the question of, is your conscious leadership building conscious teams? We're going to explore that. Let me tell you a bit more about it. If that interests you, stick around. So what is conscious teaming? Well, a conscious team, I guess, at its shortest definition or simplest definition, is a team led by a conscious leader. But I would take it one step further, a team led by a conscious leader who is raising the conscious leadership in the team. In other words, getting to shared conscious leadership. So that's what we're going to be exploring. Now, I'm going to be going in a lot more detail when we do this next week. But in the meantime, let me give you one idea of how we as leaders can go about creating conscious teams as ourselves, growing our conscious leadership. And it's simply this: slow down to speed up. Slow down to speed up. You see, very often I see teams jump in and with wonderful intentions of, what are we going to do? How are we going to do it? Who's going to do what? Bang, 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 and they're off. A little bit like the hare in the tortoise and the hare race. And the slow down to speed up for me is a little bit like starting as a tortoise but finishing at the hare's pace. And how do we do that? We put some things in place. We make sure we understand each other's strengths and weaknesses. We explore how each person can bring their uniqueness to this team purpose. We're going to explore how we're going to be together so that we can have a maximum impact as a team. And you see, the problem is I see teams over and over again. They're focusing so much on the what that they forget about the how are we being together as a team to do that, and who have we got that we can apply to this, and why are we even doing this in the first place? So that's one of the areas we're going to look at in the Morpheus Intelligence Update. It doesn't mean the what is unimportant, but the what builds on great teamwork, great relationships, and that's what we're going to be talking about in conscious teaming. How do we create teams that are so conscious of each other's strengths, themselves, because consciousness always starts with self, and where we need help and where we want to grow. That is conscious teaming. Come and find out more when we're going to explore it in a lot more depth. In fact, I've got 16 points on how we can become more conscious in our teaming. Let's see you next week, Tuesday, 1 p.m. South African time. Be there. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. You will then get regular conscious leadership updates in your YouTube feed.